Welcome to Tech Links of Networks. Today's World Wide Web was not the first global network. Roman roads linked Europe and Africa. Silk roads connected Asia and Europe. Wind-powered ships once sailed around the world trading silver, sugar, and spices. Today, our tech nets connect through time, from wires to Wi-Fi. Let's start with posted papers. This king started the Royal Mail Service. At first, it is free to send letters and packages. Only the receiver has to pay. Later, this guy is the first US postmaster. He organized the post network complete with weekly mail wagons. The UK made the first stamps where senders pay up front. Common post bin and mailboxes show how wide the mail network is. For a time, fast horse and single riders enabled the Pony Express mail across the USA. The days of Pony Express ended with the next network. 2. Trains. This guy puts a steam engine on iron wheels. Sadly, it fails because the rails break. Next, people make stronger rails. There is a race to find the best train engine. This guy wins with his train called Rocket. Soon, networks of train tracks spread across UK and Europe. Later, trains run across huge countries and connect the biggest continents. Next, what is wanted are ways to send more messages. 3. Telegraphs. Wires on poles run next to the train tracks. Telegraphs send signals to keep trains from crashing into each other. The wires link batteries in two of these. Messages are sent one alphabet letter at a time. The person at one end taps on and off patterns for each other. Electricity flows through the wire to the other end. The E patterns turn an electromagnet on and off. This makes dots and dashes that the operator writes down as messages. Telegraph wires connect UK and USA across the Atlantic Ocean. Later, telegraph network wires stretch around the world to places like India and Australia. The next network flies through the air. 4. Radio. When electricity flows, it makes a magnet around the wire. Quickly changing flows makes radio waves. People talk or sing into mics. Sounds changes into radio waves that are sent into space. We have radio wave receivers in our homes and cars. In World War II, leaders used radio networks to talk directly to their people. Daily, radio networks also guide thousands of planes worldwide. Because radios use sound waves to send signals. Radios are wireless. The next network is about wires that connect people in private conversations. 5. Telephone. Phones change voices into E patterns. Phones send signals over wires and then change them back into sounds. Webs of wires on poles connect people inside cities. At first, people, then machines switch or route our phone calls from senders to receivers. Then, networks of phone wires connect people around the world. Later, cell phones are invented. They use radio waves to send and receive phone calls. There are networks or cells of connected signal towers and ground stations. Like cyber neurons, they link global smartphones. Radio waves also send our calls to satellites in space. They bounce our calls and connect with people worldwide. The next network interlinks info. 6. Internet. It is awesome how the internet connects billions of devices worldwide. Over the internet, we send our sounds, sights, and serves. Also, like wall-less malls and global markets that never closes, the internet connects buyers and sellers around the world. The internet links global scientists to share ideas to improve the world. Also, the internet and World Wide Webs entertain us. We share social events, esports, and selfies. There are billions of internet ebooks and videos too. Wow! Think of how cyber mountains of digital data are hyperlinked to enable online searches. Not all of the net is linked by wires. 7. Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is wireless tech that connects our digital gadgets to internet gates called hotspot access points. Inside our electronic devices, Wi-Fi software splits our cyber data into bite-sized packets. Tiny but powerful Wi-Fi chips sends our digital data packets as personal radio waves. Wi-Fi routers receive our separate digital packets. Like a cyber post office, the router sends our digital data along the internet. With our own unique path, our signals travel over billions of possible cyber connection to reach our receivers. Also, we are at the start of the epic IoT, Internet of Things, epoch. Every day, more and more standalone objects get cyber lives. Wi-Fi chips, like a pinch of life-giving pixie dust, connect objects as self-aware bits to the exponentially expanding global Internet of Things. To close, people send handwritten notes to each other using postal networks. Next, iron tracks and trains connect people and products together. Telegraph wires and signals keep trains safe. Also, people use telegraphs to send dot and dash messages to each other one letter at a time. Wireless radio waves send signals to lots of people at the same time. Next, phone networks of wires and switches route private phone calls between people worldwide. Today, the internet links electronic devices into global networks for search and share of digital data. Wi-Fi radio waves connect our objects to the internet as we are on the go. Our internet nodes look like a galaxy of stars. They are all networked together to enable and enlighten our lives. Will the use of networks from wires to Wi-Fi with IoT superconnectivity make our lives easier, over-entertain us, or energize our personal creativities?